Yo, what is up, y'all? It is StrawhatYomo back here again, and we got our boy.
Up, Dcentos. I got the 90TF merch on. What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir, and we are back again to talk about My Hero season 5. Yeah, season 5.
Yeah, season 5.
So about this season, it's
Mm.
we're gonna lay it on to y'all. For the My Hero fans out there, just listen to us. Listen to us. Listen, okay? You listening? The season was not good. I'm sorry. The season was not good at all. The animation was all right, but the pacing was just kind of a little bit different. Actually, no, the animation was not all right because there are certain points where the studio should have done really good and should have hyped up certain scenes, and it just was not expecting.
I
When I
lo-
read this show on the manga version, like the manga, when I read it in the manga, and there are certain scenes that I expected to be a lot more animated and a lot more hype, I didn't
Mhm.
get that same feeling. So that's my
and,
opinion.
and let me interject on that because here's my problem. They need to stop making the seasons and making the movies at the same time. Because
Yes,
somebody missing out on the budget, right? The show ain't getting the budget it need, all right? Because the animation, it wasn't where it could be. It really wasn't where it could be. Like this season, like I honestly, I don't even want to talk about it 'cause the season was trash. It was,
yeah, it was.
it was trash and trash animation. Not
It
serviceable
wasn't trash anime.
animations,
Yeah, it was very
serviceable, but
serviceable. Yeah,
you could do better. I saw that movie. You could do better, but they need to stop splitting their team up. Like why y'all got two divisions, man? Like
and I feel like they did the same thing when it came to Lemillion versus Overhaul. And at that time,
mm-hmm,
they were working on the second movie as well too.
mm-hmm,
And people are
yep,
upset because it showed Lemillion kind of fighting against Overhaul, but it was like more a slideshow kind of thing. That showed a
mm-hmm,
picture and another picture, but wasn't like animated scene. This time they didn't do anything like that, but it just kind of sucks because this arc was like they had one arc was just a villain arc, a
right,
villain arc. And when I was
yeah,
reading it on the manga, I was like, oh, they're probably gonna have like their own villain um opening and everything like that, their own villain
right.
opening, and they're gonna do this and that. And I didn't see anything with that. The openings for once sucked for both. They had two openings.
Yeah.
Both of them sucked. I did not like either
I
one of
I
those.
thought they had a villain opening. It said by Villain Academia, right? It did.
No, no,
No,
it
it
didn't.
no, it did. It said My Villain Academia. No, you gotta rewatch it. It definitely did.
I will look it up right now. I'm
You look it
swear
up.
they
Look
did
it up
not
right
have
now.
that.
All right, you can look it up while I talk about it. So,
Okay.
I mean, so season 5. Before we continue to slander it, I'll say this: I enjoyed the first half more. With the class 1A versus class 1B. To me that was the most interesting part to me. I always like to see when the classes throw hands. I'm
They
trying to
didn't.
what.
They didn't. I told
It,
you.
oh my! All right,
Yeah,
I'm about
like
to
I was
look this up
saying,
now. I'm
there
about to
is
look
no
this up.
My Villain Academia opening or villain opening at least because the first one was trash, and I remember the second one was the whole row, and it was just not good. Like this whole entire season, Sally did not live up to expectation, and I believe it was because of the movie, and it was just sad to see. It was just sad to see because this is one of those arcs
Bro,
that should have been the biggest one, but it's not. It wasn't it. The ones that you probably looking up are like like fan made ones. I'm telling you.
bro, it says it right here. No, it says I don't. You can't see that. It says My Villain Academia. Bro, what are you talking about?
I
It's
looked up
Wait, is that say fan made?
exactly. That's what I told you.
Hold on,
It's
nah, nah, nah,
fan
nah,
made.
nah, 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 nah. There's no way. No, hold
That's what I
on.
said.
No,
It's
it's not.
fan made.
Hold on,
It's fan made.
hold on. I am on the official Crunchyroll. Nah, I'm not. I'm not doing the video because I'm not trying to get copyright strike. Right?
Okay, yeah, yeah. Go
I'm
ahead,
not
do your
trying.
thing.
I'm not trying to
But
get a copyright strike.
what I'm saying is that it didn't live up to expectation, and there is there is no villain opening. I promise you,
Oh
it
my
would have been so
god.
much better to do it, but they did. They chose not to do it. And there's a rumor saying that because like, in Japan they don't want to like idolize villains, because I guess it gives a bad rep towards kids. But I'm like, there's so many shows that kind of idolize villains, and y'all just taking
Nah,
a
nah, 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 nah.
weird
This
out.
not. Nah, this is legit. No, it's there. It's there. This is the villain. It's there. That's the villain opening. So
I'm telling.
someone did not animate this themselves. I know because I remember seeing it when I was watching the show.
Who
I
was the name of who was the name of the account? Is it the NEK one?
no, no, no. It says Deku, and no, no, no. Go back and watch the show. In the comment section, go and watch the show.
What you type in? My Villain Academia opening.
I just type in My Hero opening. I typed in My Hero villain, whatever. But no, because you have to go on Crunchyroll, go on Verb, and actually watch it, because they probably didn't do it at first, but they probably changed it halfway through, and they probably didn't update it. Because the animation on this, so someone didn't do this at home, right? People are not this creative. They didn't just do this at home. I promise you.
It's
I promise.
opening 8, right?
It's not opening A. Oh my
No,
god.
what is the number? Is 8, like the number 8?
I think no, it's 9. It's supposed to be 9.
9. Okay, hold
It's
up.
supposed to be 9.
Let me look. Let me look.
But
Let me look.
it's not on the Crunchyroll account. It's not there. Yo, we sit here arguing over this, trying to figure it out. I'm about to cut this out.
I've seen this opening. This is not a villain opening.
No, but it says My Villain Academia in it though, right?
It does. It does.
Okay. That's my point. So they did do something. That's my point.
No, what I was expecting is that they have the opening just dedicated to the villains. Is what I wanted. No heroes at all. They can have a little bit, but like I thought it was just gonna be just villains over like by itself. Like I know they had like an opening for the second half. I understand that, but what I was saying, like they didn't have one dedicated just towards villains because they spent the entire arc focusing on just the villains. And so, but yeah, that was it. That's all I had to say.
Okay. So all right, let me get my highlights real fast. All right. So first half, right? I really liked I don't even remember the battles, but I think I think Yaoyorozu and Tokuyami were on the same team, right? And Yaoyorozu was fighting that one girl who like trapped her in a cage. I don't remember, but we stand Yaoyorozu over here, right? She a tactician. She like my favorite non-main character in the show. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because she's a tactician. We saw
the fights were cool. I just feel like Class A always wins. You know, it's just like
no, but
again,
it was close though. Like we saw Tokyo pull out the wings, man. No, Class A wasn't playing around. He saw the one boy. What's this? I don't remember what his name was, but he just joined the hero class. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know his name, but he can control minds.
Yeah, he was cool. Like there were a whole bunch of really dope fights. I always roast Ida, but Ida had a good moment. Like he had his retro boost, like Ultra Turbo, or whatever. No, Ida was doing his thing. Who was Todoroki? He was about to do his Infernal Punch, but they stopped it. But they was playing his dad music, so I gotta give him credit there.
Yeah.
Who else? I those are the highlights that I remember. Obviously, Deku started to use his whip power. Um, I don't know. Any other highlights in the first half that you can remember? I just may not contribute at all. Oh my god.
What else? I don't know, man.
Oh my
it
gosh.
was.
Oh my. Come on,
like
man.
the fight was cool, but like overall, the season was a letdown. Like it sucks to see when like you're reading the manga. The manga is basically like the blueprints to it, to where when you watch the anime, it's gonna be fully fleshed out, and you're like, damn, this didn't do a great job as what I expected it. It's kind of like when you listen to, like, for example, it's kind of like when you listen to a music for the first time, and like you're imagining like the music video and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And whenever you get the actual music video, you're like, this isn't all that great, And that's what I expected with this. It was just like, it was okay, but it wasn't great,
Now, I thought the first half of the season with the classes, I thought it was a good intro into the season. I thought, okay, they just got done their last arc.
It felt like filler a little bit, to be
honest. I didn't think it was filler because a lot of the students got new abilities, and we actually got to see some progress. So to me, if you got the classes fighting and you're showing progress in the new abilities, to me, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. All right, we can see how these people are how the rest of the class is progressing, because they don't usually take their time to always do that. So that's why I really appreciated that. Now, and then we get towards the second half, right? Or I guess almost towards the second half, where they obviously pick the internships, and I like how they go into Endeavor's character. about how he's trying to be a good dad to Todoroki.
I did like that. I did like that.
Obviously, he's not perfect, but I like to see the Endeavor character building because in the end of the last season, he talks a lot about burning himself and putting it to rest. When his apartment
Yeah,
is burning out and trying to turn a new leaf, basically. So I like to see that they showed like he's putting in effort and he's really trying to be a good father, man. So shout out to all the dads, man. It ain't Father's Day, but shout out to all the dads. I ain't no father. But
yeah.
and I think like that was cool. I think up until that point, I didn't think the season was like amazing, but I thought it was serviceable, right? And
Hmm.
then it gets to the villain arc, and I don't know if it was just like the pacing. Maybe they should have got like 10 more episodes. But to me, the pacing fell off. It felt rushed to me. It felt like they could have did a way better job.
They could have.
uh, you
Yeah.
know, fleshing out the villains a little bit more. Like, yes, it's like yes, we got what are the villains' names? We got Davi. Do we get Davi's backstory? No,
No, not
no, no,
not yet. Not yet.
no. We got Two Face's backstory. We got
Yes.
is it Tomika? Um,
I think so. I know what you're
yeah,
talking about though. The girl
yeah,
who could change into other people.
we got her backstory.
You
We
got
still
her
got
backstory and also a power up as well too. Like all
yeah,
the villains got a
yeah.
power up. Most of them at least.
Shigaraki, we got his backstory. So like we were
His
start
was yeah.
we
I
we
did
were
like that.
we were starting to get the backstories to the villains. I just feel like I, I something about the presentation of it and when it was done was just it just didn't seem right to me. It's kind of how like we were talking about like Osama King, where they only did it when it was absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like that, but it felt like it wasn't done as way. It could have been way. It could have been better, which is my problem. And another thing, I didn't really get the whole. So the head of the Liberation Front, I don't remember what
Mm-hmm.
his name was, but obviously Shigaraki, he beat him, and then they
Mm-hmm.
kind of just like surrendered.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you read it, so you kind of know, but to me that was weird. I don't know. I
It was
didn't.
a little bit weird, because he's like now he idolizes him a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I do admit I kind of forgot why he did that. Maybe I think they explained it pretty well in the anime, but I'm not too sure. I don't remember. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube that kind of explains everything better about
hmm
it. But yeah, it was
I
okay.
I yeah. Just overall the season it didn't have a redeeming moment or moment that really like kind of inspired me or interested me. Uh,
Yeah.
to me season 4 is better.
Oh yeah.
At least season. I know a lot of people hate season 4, but to me season 4 made sense. Season 4
Yeah, it
made
was a
sense.
lot better.
It made sense in a lot of regards, and it ended off with the bang with Endeavor.
Yeah.
I didn't we didn't see Miracle. Like I want to see the black superhero. Like we didn't see more of her.
Not yet. Not yet.
So
But
you
yeah.
know, my hero. Their problem is that they always do a lot of world building,
Mm-hmm.
but they never execute. It's like it's a lot of world building, but but sometimes I feel like the payoff isn't there or the payoff just misses. And I feel like this
Yeah.
season the world building was like the infrastructure was not very good, and then the payoff wasn't even there at all. So it was like, why did I even watch the season?
That's how I felt like too. Like towards the end, I was like, yeah, the season's very like felt like more of a blow off while I was watching it. I know it's very important, but I just didn't
Yeah,
really care too much for it.
yeah, um, not not good. That's
Yeah. So I don't know what it got as a score.
7.47.
Yeah, that deserved a score of 7.47 to be
I
honest.
I I would give it a 7. I give it a 7.
Yeah,
Easy,
it
easy
was a
7.
very easy 7. But yeah, that's. Well, did you have anything else to say about the show?
Uh, I my hero. Mm, like I always say, the villains suck, and this season didn't do a good job of portraying the villains, so they still suck in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, this season was not good. I'm not a huge My Hero fan, but I do like to read it and watch it. It is very entertaining at times, but this season just wasn't that entertaining for me. So yeah, that is our review of the latest My Hero season. Let us know what y'all think. You know, if y'all hate it, if y'all hate, this season just like we do, then you know, drop a like and all that kind of stuff. But if you love it, still drop a like. We're open to all opinions. But yeah, that is our opinion on this season. You guys know where to find us. It's all gonna be
Mhm.
the links down below. And yeah, we're done. Peace.
Peace.